The most important part first. When you host with Ocean Media, you get me as your new best friend. Hey, up here, I am a really good friend because I say things like, I love your hair. And, those pants look great on you. Anytime you need to hear it, I bet you are thinking, OMG. This is too good to be true. Guess what? I'm thinking the same exact thing. So you totally read my mind. See? We are already best friends forever. The other reasons you want to host with Ocean Media, stuff nerds care about like dependability, efficiency, security, cupcakes, and redundancy. Ocean Media has all that stuff. And real communication. The people at Ocean Media actually listen. Oh. And in case you like the idea of one-stop shopping, Ocean Media is expert in web design, search engine optimization, monkey talk, shopping cart and payment systems, and even creating fun animated commercials like this. They have been doing it since 1995. I know. 17 years ago. Who can even remember that far back? It doesn't matter what part of America you live in, you get more with Ocean Media. But if you happen to be in Austin, Texas, stop by and say hi.
In this first video, we're going to buy a domain name, going to buy web hosting, and we're going to install WordPress on our web hosting. So first I went to wordpress.org and I clicked on the hosting tab, and these are recommended web hosts from wordpress.org. There's wordpress.org and wordpress.com. You want to go to wordpress.org, and I want to buy Bluehost hosting because WordPress say they're pretty good, and this takes me to the site. Now if you go directly from the WordPress site to this one, if you click that link, click this link here, there's a good chance you'll get a special offer. You won't get this special offer if you just go to Bluehost. You've got to go to the wordpress.org hosting page, click the link, and if there is a special offer you'll see it here. But please remember that, go from the wordpress.org site and then there's a good chance you'll get a special offer. This is the offer they've got at the moment. I've got to buy it for 2 years to get this at such a low price, but frankly I think that's a bargain. Click get started, and I've got to type in the domain name that I would like. Now they only do .com, net, org, things like that. They don't do English domain names. I wanted installgenesis.com, so I type that in this box here. If you've got an English domain name, if you've already bought a domain name, a core UK one, you could type it in there. But I'm going to buy a .com domain name, type it in here, click next, and this is where I've got to fill in my credit card information. Scroll down the page, make sure I've got the deal I thought I was getting, 24 month, $2.75 a month. Now they've added some extra things that they think I want to buy. Well, I don't want to buy them, so I'll untick these boxes because at the moment I only want the domain name and the web hosting. Now it's telling us that my credit card details have been accepted and I've got to create a password. So I click that button, make a complicated password. It tells you've got to have uppercase, lowercase, numbers and symbols. Make a password so that people can't guess it. Type it in there, type it in a second time there to make sure you've got it the same both times, and then click the create button. And now I'm going to log in to Bluehost web hosting. I've not set up any webmail yet, so I'm going to log into hosting. I type the domain name that I bought in there. I bought installgenesis.com, so I will type that in there. Type my password that I've just made in here, then click login. Now, because we've come from the WordPress website, it knows we're interested in WordPress, and it's offering us a really simple way to set up WordPress on our new web space. So I'm going to click this install WordPress. It's telling us it's going to take a couple of minutes just to set things up. Now it's asking us, do we want to put a brand new instance of WordPress on our web space? Well, I do, because it's brand new web space, a brand new domain name, and I want to install WordPress on it. So I click this one here, this install, a brand new instance. And now if we click this down arrow here, we can choose to either have a www dot at the beginning of our domain name or not to have it. I don't want www at the beginning. It doesn't really matter much, but it's just whichever you choose to have. So I choose this one here, but it says domains without www. And now it's asking us if we want to overwrite some files that are already on our web space. Now, because it's brand new web space with a brand new domain name, Bluehost have put some adverts already on the web space. That's why when it's brand new web space, the reason you've got files there is because Bluehost have got some adverts. Now I want to overwrite those adverts. I want to get rid of it and install WordPress instead, so I click continue. And then if I click this show advanced options, I can type the name of my site in there. My site's called Install Genesis, so that's what I've typed. Put a name in here. That's not my name, I made it up for this demo, but you want a username, or if this is your WordPress username, or the username for this install of WordPress. You can have a different one for every WordPress site you've got. And my admin password. So this is a new password. We've already done a password just for Bluehost. This is a password for our WordPress website. Now this will be already ticked. It says automatically create a database for our installation, and I do want to do that because it'll save me a lot of messing about. I've read the terms and conditions, click install now. It takes a bit of time to get all organised, but up here you see this green bar, little thing there says view processes, so we click that. These are just adverts. They put this out of the way so there's room for all these adverts down here. Click view processes and you'll see this, view credentials. Now it says sweet, the install is done. So when it's done you can click view credentials and these are your credentials. There's the name of your website. This is where you log in to your website to make changes to WordPress, your username and your password. If you click the name of your website, you'll actually see the website, and if you click install, if you click the admin one, it'll take you to log into your WordPress back end of your website where you can add new pages and post and do all kinds of other stuff. So I clicked the URL of my